Hello everyone, in this class we're going to discuss about the subcontracting process in SAP MM. Basically, what is the meaning of subcontracting? We can say it is a outsourcing. Okay, so in any industries, okay, whenever you got some requirement, okay, like some customers will going to order for you some products, but for that you have the raw materials. Okay, let us consider some customer is there. That customer will going to give a order. He will going to order few products to your company. Let us consider the material is sunglasses. The customer orders sunglasses to your company. You have the raw materials. You have the raw materials. What are the raw materials are required over here? What are the raw materials? One thing is the frame and another thing is the glasses. So you have the frames, enough frames for creating all the required number of the what is that sunglasses. But the thing is, you have all the raw materials, but you don't have the time, or you might not be having the capacity to do that, or else the if you are doing it through the internal plant, then the cost of that will be increasing for you. So that what you are doing is you will be providing this particular order to some other person. You are outsourcing. Okay, you are outsourcing here, outsourcing the service. So what you are, means what is the service here? You are providing the raw materials to some other vendor, and he will going to assemble those particular things and he will going to bring back to the company. So this is what now you are doing here. Basically this subcontracting process is all about here we'll going to outsourcing for the service or the product due to the lack of capacity or time constraint or a better price. The whatever the semi-finished product we're going to take now, that will be we're going to take as a sunglass. And you know that why the semi-finished is a sunglass and why not the finished product? Because they are just assembling the frame and the glasses. That's it. They are not doing the like you want to have the branding on the sunglasses, or else you want to put them into some pocket and you want to do the tagging and all. That will be done in your organization. So whatever the sunglasses means, just by fixing the glasses to the frame, that is what the outsourcing will be doing. For that we're going to take it as a semi-finished product. Okay, semi-finished product. I have already created the material type for this particular product, and we'll just proceed with that material type and we're going to finish this activity. Now what are the different steps are there in this particular activity? I'll just say steps in subcontracting process. So first step, what we're going to do is we're going to create the raw material and we'll maintain the stock. Okay, whatever the raw material you're going to create now, what is our raw material? We are taking the lens and frame as a raw material, and we're going to create enough stock for them. Next thing is create semi-finished product. Here whenever you are creating the semi-finished product now, the material type is HALB. Okay, and whatever the valuation class is 7900. This is the valuation class for the materials. Next thing, we'll going to create the PIR for semi-finished product. Okay, from here whatever the activity we'll be doing now, we'll be doing it on the semi-finished product only. Means the product which the outsourcing vendor will going to bring back to us. So that is the semi-finished product. So we'll going to carry out a different activity on this now. And here now you know that the info category is important here, info category. So this one we need to maintain in the PIR. After that we're going to create the BOM, that is nothing but the bill of materials. So here we're going to create this BOM in CS01. Okay, this is the one thing where we'll be entering required raw materials for a particular finished good, and we're going to create the BOM for the semi-finished material only. We'll be creating it for the semi-finished product. Next step is create PO for semi-finished product, and here your item category will be item category. I'll just take it as IC. Item category will be L, that is for the subcontracting. And in the PO, means while creating the PO, we'll going to explore the BOM, or else if you can enter your raw materials as well if you want to, or else we can, means if the BOM is created already, then we'll going to just explode it over there. After that creation of the PO, no, we need to send our raw materials to the outsourcing vendor. Okay, send the raw material to outsourcing vendor, that is also called as transfer posting of goods. Okay, how we'll going to do the transfer posting? We'll going to do the transfer posting, three different transactions are there from where we'll going to do the transfer posting. First thing, we'll going to use what is that, ME2O. This is one T code through which the goods will be transferred to the vendor, outsourcing vendor we can say, or else you can do it through the MIGO also, or else you can do it through the MB1B screen. So these are the three different types from where you will be transferring the goods to the vendor. And once the vendor means how we will be transferring and all, we'll going to check it over there. And once we'll going to transfer the goods to the vendor will going to prepare the semi-finished good sunglasses, and he will going to bring back it to the organization or your company. Once he'll going to bring back, you need to create the GR. So we'll going to do the GR here, create GR with the MIGO. How your material is coming? Material is coming with the 101 movement type. Consumed materials, that is coming through the movement type 543. Because you have sent the material through the movement type 541 here, 541, and they are consuming there, and they are coming to the our company through the 543. Then just check it in the stock overview. Okay, stock overview, do the stock overview where the material is belonging and all, you just check it. Then we need to do the MIRO, that is nothing but the invoice receipt. Okay, just do the IR. These are the different steps what will going to take place right now. First, I'll just quickly jump into the SAP screen and create the raw materials here. MM01, this is the T code for creation of the raw material. I'll quickly create the raw material. I am not going to explain over anything over here. I have created one material with the material number 5 followed by some zeros 8, that is the lens. Now I am creating the frame here, and I have created the ender material, that is 5 followed by some zeros 9 as a frame. Now I am going to create the semi-finished product. For semi-finished product, just select your semi-finished product here. I have created through the HLB only. Just click enter, and here plant is LT01 and storage location is LT01. This is sunglass. Here you can see purchasing group, it is not mandatory here, but if you want, just have the purchasing group, and the purchasing value key is L. Proceed further, and here it is PD. Material MRP controller is LMC, and here I'll going to mention the lot size as EX. Planned delivery time, I'll just take 10 days. Here just see procurement type, it is both procurement, it is possible for the SFG. You can do it internally, or else you can do it external procurement as well. Okay, if some semi-finished products are happening at the vendor side, it is external, and if they are happening at the in your own company, then it is the internal. Here schedule margin key I'm going to give as LSK. Proceed further. Okay, standard price, I'll going to see valuation class. If you check, it is 7900. This is the standard one which I'll going to use, and I'll not going to maintain any price over here. Just click enter and say okay. So here 1654 the material is created here, because this material type is under some other material group, so that is why it is created 1654. I'll just show that also. MMNR, if you go here, we'll going to see the different material types. Okay, LT, what is that? Okay, here is the LT01 semi-finished product. No, it is there in the product one, and if you go here and see the number okay, it is running 1656 or something like that. Okay, so that is why we have created this material. Now we can see that what are the different materials we are taking. Okay, so I'll just remove this. Okay, we are created, and what we required is 5 followed by some zeros, 8 and 9. Okay, and this 16 54, this is the material what we required. So what I'll do, I'll just quickly create the PIR now. Okay, that is purchase info record. I'll just go to ME11, and here for which we need to create the PIR, we need to create the PIR for the semi-finished product 1654. I'll take, and for any vendor you can take, or else we can create the vendor and we can go for further. What I will do, I'll create the one vendor. Okay, it is subcontracting vendor, like that I'll going to create. It is for our reference. Okay, it is not mandatory to create the vendor, and you are not creating the materials also, because all the materials are available in the industry or the company. You are just processing these things. But as of now, I don't have the materials, I am creating, that's it. I'll just say /n xk01. I'll create one vendor here, that is the subcontracting vendor for me. Subcontracting vendor, I'll say. We'll just create this vendor quickly and we'll proceed further. I'll make gr based invoice, just create this vendor, and I have created the vendor 2 followed by some zeros, 8 2. Okay, so that is my vendor. With this vendor I'll going to proceed further. Okay, 2 followed by 3 zeros, 8 2, this is my vendor, and I am creating the PIR for semi finished product. And here I'll going to choose subcontracting, because I am creating the subcontracting process, so the PIR is also for the subcontracting. Just click enter. Master record does not exist, vendor. Okay, sorry, the vendor it is asking, I have taken the wrong vendor, sorry for that. 20008 2 is the vendor, and material is 1654. Click enter. Here what we can do is, I'll take some standard quantity as 100, and this semi finished product price, because we are providing the raw material. Okay, whatever he just assembling the product and he is giving it to us, so from that raw material, for only for the assembling we are providing the money for him. So let us consider, per assembly we are giving him the 50 rupees. Per assembly we are giving him the 50 rupees. Like that we'll going to consider, and we'll create the PIR. Okay, this is the PIR what I have created. Now we'll create the BOM. For BOM, our bill of material creation, that T code is /n CS01. See, let us consider your the customer might be asked you for 1000 quantities. Okay, don't worry about that. The bill of material will be created for only one material. For creation of one material, how much products you require, no, that only you need to enter into the bill of material. So the bill of material usage I'll going to take, like production I'll just take it. Okay, and plant is LT01. So just click enter here after giving these values. Here for creating this material 1654, what are the different products we required? Okay, components we required. See, I have the material list here. First thing is this one. Okay, I'll just copy it. Okay, that 5 followed by some zeros, 8, no, this is the lens. Okay, I'll just put it here. How much lens we required here? 2 lenses will be there in one particular sunglass, so I'll mention it 2. Okay, and next thing is our copy and paste it here. I'll take 9. Okay, how much frame we required? Only one frame will be available for a particular sunglasses. Just click enter. So these are the different things they have come over here, and here see the validity from. It is taking the today's date, and validity to it is taking just like lifelong. After that, what I'll do it, I'll just save this thing. Okay, I have created the BOM now. Now we'll going to create the PO, that is purchase order /n ME21N, and for which material we need to create the PO? We need to create the PO for 1654, that is the semi finished product. Now the vendor is 20008 2 is the vendor, and I'll put the header data like or details here, that is LT01. Purchasing organization is LT01. Purchasing group is 000, and the company is LT01 again. material I'll going to put as 1654. I'll directly put the plant and storage location here. LT01 is my plant and the storage location is also LT01. Here just observe that I need to put this, okay, item category is L here. I'll just show this one is really important. If you are not putting this item category, then you are not creating the subcontracting PO. Just click enter. So here it is asking for the quantity. I'll say around 100 quantity. I'll just click enter. See here in the materials tab at the item level, you just have these two options. One is explore BOM and there is components list. I'll just say component list here. See this 5000 some 5 followed by some zeros 8 is there, no, this lines, it is automatically taking 200 because we have maintained for 1 unit, and for 100 units how much it is required it will going to take automatically. But whatever the raw materials we have created, no, those materials we need to maintain the stock. Okay, I'll just check, okay, how much stock it is available. Just go here /n mm okay, for stock overview. Okay, not for this material, I'll just take for 8. Okay, 8, you just check it. For 8 how much it is maintained, see nothing is there. Okay, how we will going to provide it to the vendor? We need to maintain some stock here. How we can able to maintain? Okay, so we can have the initial entry of the stock. That one option we have. The T code is MB1C. Okay, just try with this T code. Here the movement type is 561. I'll just show what is the 561 movement type. See here, receipt per initial entry of the stock. Okay, so whenever you will be doing the some companies will be going for the SAP at the first time, means they'll be using certain materials, okay, initially. So if they want to initially entry of the stock, means they'll going to go through the 561 movement type, then they'll going to proceed. I'll just click enter. What are the different materials I need to put it? 8 I need to put and 9 I need to put. Okay, so these two materials I'll going to maintain stock as like 8 is frames, right? I'll going to maintain 2000 units, and this frame I'll going to maintain 1000 unit, and click enter. See, now I can able to maintain them. Just save this data. You can see that. Just go to the stock overview here, just execute now. For this 8, okay, you can see around 2000 materials are available now, and this is the lens, and for frame you have around 1000 materials are available here. Okay, you can check that. So I have just maintained our stock as well. So, and here you are creating the PO for 100 materials. Just what I'll do, I'll change the PO quantity to 200. Okay, just see what the changes will going to take place in the component list. See, for 200 lenses how much we required? 400 lenses. And frame how much you required? 200 frames. So this is how the BOM, whenever we're going to create the BOM, that will going to help for us. So I'll just create the material, PO for 200 materials. I'll say, means I'll set the message here. We have created, I have created the message earlier only. I'll just set it over here. I'll try to save it, and here I'll give the LP01 as a logistic destination. Just go back, just check the PO. If anything is we need to maintain, no messages are found, just save this. Okay, I saved the PO. Now we have this PO. I'll just copy it. We have this PO now. Through this PO we need to create the MIGO, that is GR, means we need to create the GR. Before that, okay, how we'll going to create the GR? The vendor, the subcontracting vendor has to prepare the materials and he has to bring back to us. How we'll going to prepare the material? Once we'll going to provide him the raw material, then only we'll do the assembly, right? So that first we need to provide the raw material to him. One T code is there, as I said, that is nothing but /n me2o. Just go here, you just need to enter the vendor and the plant, just move forward. Okay, I'll just execute this. See, these are the two different raw materials which are available. Now we need to move them to the vendor. Just select them. You can just do it through the MIGO as well as MB1B also, okay, but I'm just going to do it through this one only. Here, post goods issue, just click on this. Here you can see movement type is 541 it is taking. As I mentioned no earlier only, movement type is 541 it is taking. I'll say okay, And for the second stock also, the movement type is 514 it is taking. I'll say okay. Means I am moving both the stocks to the vendor. Two items are posted now. What we can do is, see, the green color is there, and available SC stock means it is 0, but whatever the movement we have done, that is for the 400 materials. Now I'll just go back here, 9 this 9 no, I have moved around 200 materials. I'll just refresh the screen. You can see that stock provided to the vendor means whatever the stock we have provided to the vendor now, they are 200, and remaining stocks are 800 are available with the LT0 on storage location. And if you go back and check for the lenses also, you can see that around 400 lenses are there with the vendor now. Okay, this is stock provided to with the vendor, and around 1600 are staying in your warehouse. Now what we'll do, I have created the PO. After that I have transfer posting of the materials is also done. Now we have to create the GR. Means what we are thinking is the vendor finished all the activity, he is bringing back the products to us. /n migo I'll go. After the migo we'll going to get the accounting entries. These are in most of the interviews, definite question is that what are the accounting entries which will going to hit after the subcontracting process. This is a definite question. We need to concentrate over here. I will just create a goods receipt for whatever the PO we have created. Just click enter. See, this is the sunglasses which we are taking back into our organization. And if you go here, sorry, I have double clicked on that. If you go and click on this plus icon behind the sunglasses, you can see the lens and frames are consumed for creating the sunglasses. We'll see the movement types here. You can see that 101 movement type, whatever the semi-finished product is there, it is coming into our warehouse. And 543, you just observe it here. We have sent the material through the 541, but materials were consumed with the movement type 543. So 543, it is for consumption of the materials. Okay, whatever the materials we have sent to the vendor, whenever they're going to consume, no, the consumed goods will going to come back to our warehouse through the movement type 543. Okay, you can just check it in the internet if you want to. And now minimize this and go down here. You say item check and check this. If any errors are there, see account determination entry INT GBB FIBO 3000 not possible. INT GBB FIBO 3000 not possible. Like that we are getting one error. Okay, please maintain this error somewhere. What I'll do, copy this and just paste it somewhere else. Okay, this is one error, we need to analyze this. So this is the FICO error actually. What I'll do, I'll just go to OBYC setting and I'll going to try to resolve it. /n OBYC. Here we need to find what is that, GBB. Okay, just find the GBB here. Okay, GBB is available here, and our chart of account is INT, and in this they are telling FIBO 3000 is not possible. FIBO 3000, just see whether FIBO 3000 is available or not. So here FIBO 3000 it is available, but why it is not possible, we need to check that. Here I have just maintained this FIBO this 3000, and I have maintained this values. Okay, but I have just checked it here. Okay, I'll just say check, and now the document is okay. So just post this document. I am posting this document. We have created our GR. We can see here that for this document, what are the different accounting entries will going to hit. This is really important. Please do carefully observe this thing. So I'll just type it here, and it will be for your reference, and definitely it will going to help for your interviews. Accounting entries after GR. After GR, what are the different accounting entries will going to hit. So one thing is the BSX, that is nothing but the stock account of assembly. So this will going to get debit. This will going to get debit, or else we can also call it as an inventory account, which will going to get debit. This is for the 101 movement type. This is belongs to 101 movement type. Next thing we'll going to see is the WRX. This is nothing but the GRIR clearing account. Okay, so this will going to get credit Okay, when it will, the account will going to get debit from the BSX, no, here WRX will going to get credit. Okay, this is also belongs to 101 movement type. Next thing we'll going to see the BSV. BSV is nothing but change in the subcontracting stock. Okay, what will going to happen with the subcontracting stock? Here subcontracting stock account will going to get credit. Okay, how it will going to credit, and from where the amount will going to get credit, debit means it will going to get debit through the FRL. FRL is nothing but the subcontracting charges. Okay, so how the subcontracting charges means we need to pay it to the vendor, right? So this BSV will going to get credit, but our FRL will going to get debit. From here only it will going to get credit to the BSV. These two entries BSV and FRL, they are belongs to the subcontracting. Next two entries will come now, that is BSX again will going to come. BSX is nothing about the stock account of components. Okay, means here this is belongs to the whatever the 543 movement types we have seen, no, that is it will be belongs to that particular thing. So here BSX will going to get credit here, and from where it will going to get debit, we'll just see. Okay, it will going to get credit here, and it is belongs to the 543 movement type. And here GBB is the GBB, VBO will going to call VBO. This is nothing but the consumption account of components. Okay, this is nothing but the, so this will going to get debit. Okay, from here we'll going to get the amount for BSX, that will going to get credit. Okay, so it is also belongs to 543 movement type. So these are the different accounting entries which will going to hit after the GR, and we'll going to discuss about the IR as well. So once I'll going to create this GR, I'll just go to create the IR /n MIRO. So the MIRO is same only, so whatever the IR you will going to create, just like that you just create the IR, that's it. After the IR we'll just see the accounting entries. Okay, because it is like you already know how to create the IR and all, or else you can see my previous videos also. I have told about the invoice receipt, so that video if you are seeing, that is enough for you. So just put your PO number. I'll just show that. Just put your PO number over here and select your tax. Okay, here also you need to select tax, and if you are provided any tax, then you have to click on the calculate tax. Amount will going to show over here, the same amount you need to enter this, and you just have to save this, that's it. So this is where I will going to create the IR also. But after IR, what are the different accounting entries will going to hit means, one is the KBS, you already know that it is the vendor account, which will going to get credit because we are paying to the vendor, means it will going to get credit. From where the amount will going to get debit, that will be from WRX, that is nothing but the GRIR clearing. From here account will going to get debit, and it will going to credit to the vendor. And here if you are maintaining some taxes, say CGST or IGST or SGST, all these things will going to get debit from your end. So this is what it is all about, the subcontracting process. Thank you for watching my video.